How to master the new drones and mechs.
Is the next piece of the puzzle here?
Where's the gift code?
It's time for action. Hey there, generals!
We're here to celebrate the historic period in WPO and give you detailed info about the game-changing new units.
That's right, we are talking about the drones and mechs, the revolutionary machines that will shift your strategy to its core.
As we already shared in our update video, the drones are cerebral, attack-focused units bringing destruction from above.
And the mechs are powerful, defense-oriented robots, ready for war.
Let's dive into their secrets.
Before that, don't forget to search for the hidden gift code.
Redeem it via the link in the description and log into the game to check your rewards.
Also, stay alert for the puzzle piece that will pop up somewhere in the video.
This secret puzzle invaded our social media in the last few weeks.
Gather all the pieces, assemble the gift code, and be one of the first 100 to redeem it via the same link in the description to get epic drone and mech-related rewards.
Check out our channels for the rest of the pieces, including our last video.
The new units come with a cutting-edge programming system that allows you to put an explosive variety of bonuses and customize their power.
You produce these fantastic war machines in your unit factory building, while their modernization and repair happen in the garage. For the higher tiers, you will have to use the new debris parts in addition to the standard resources.
The debris you own will be displayed in the unit factory.
The debris accumulates from the destroyed units in battles, and higher tier units give more debris parts.
To unlock in-battle debris, you will need to reach level 4 of the new programming center, which we will discuss later.
Every time you receive debris from a battle, you'll see it in the battle report.
Here is a bit more info on the debris sources.
You don't need to have drones or mechs in battle to get debris. Now, let's talk about the drones and mechs specifically.
They come with the unit stats you are already familiar with, but they also have special unit skills.
The Hornets, aka odd-tier drones, deal bonus damage when attacking.
The Valkyries, or the even-numbered tiers, provide bonus armor when attacking.
Mechs follow up with the odd-tier Mantis units boosting damage when defending,
while the even-tiered Myrmidons enhance armor when defending.
Can you add drones and mechs to your presets?
Yes, you can.
And if your drones and mechs take a beating in a battle, they can be repaired in the garage repair section.
Keep those units combat ready.
Speaking of it, let's talk about the battle positions.
The drones place themselves behind the commander, while mechs take the front lines.
You can check their range compared to the other units on the screen.
Now it's time to focus on the crucial programming of the new units.
This is a new way to make drones and mechs even stronger.
You program and enhance the new units by strategically combining and connecting powerful electronic chips on a motherboard.
Both drones and mechs can have one active motherboard each.
Every motherboard has 7 slots and 10 connections in combination with a main bonus called the motherboard bonus.
The slots have a dedicated type. They can be offensive and defensive.
If you're not happy with the slots, you can re-roll the configuration using debris.
But this won't remove already socketed chips or change the motherboard bonus.
You should be very strategic because it's all about finding the right combination of chips and connections and leveraging the motherboard bonus.
That's all amazing, but before we continue this topic, where does the programming happen?
This would be the new programming center unlocked at HQ level 24. When you build a structure, one motherboard for the mech and another one for the drones will be unlocked.
The motherboards are located in the programming section of the new structure.
You can access it via the program button in the drone or mechs menu in the unit building or directly from the programming center.
As we already said, the motherboard has 7 slots and 10 connections, and you can re-roll the configuration using debris.
Each motherboard can have one active motherboard bonus, which greatly enhances all units from a certain type in your active army by adding a percentage of one unit's bonus to another.
For example, a bonus might add 50% of your artillery damage to your armored HP.
What's super important is that this transfer adds up to what you already have, so it doesn't take away from your existing bonuses.
The motherboard bonuses come with a condition: having enough drones and mechs in battle to benefit the full potential of the bonus.
The type of bonus will define which unit between drones and mechs must join your army.
In the last example, if you have 10% drones in your army, the bonus will apply the entire 50% of your artillery damage to your armored HP.
If you have 5% drones, the bonus will apply 25% of your artillery damage or half its full potential.
Overall, you will take full advantage of the motherboard bonus if you vary your army to maximize the bonus transfer.
Let's continue with more specifics.
You can change between the motherboard bonuses you own at any time.
And you probably wonder how the motherboard bonuses act in battle.
They're applied as soon as the drones and mechs enter the battle.
The bonus remains until the end of the battle, even if the drones or mechs are defeated.
In multiplayer battles, the motherboard and chip bonuses apply only to you.
By the way, the chip bonuses are applied before the motherboard ones.
That reminds me that we haven't talked enough about the chips and connectors.
As mentioned, the chips have powerful bonuses which you activate by socketing them in the motherboard slots.
But equally important is that they enhance the motherboard bonus if you put them in the matching slot types.
There are different types of chips.
The red chips provide a positive offensive bonus while the blue ones are defensive.
To boost the motherboard bonus by a certain percentage, you should put a red chip in a red slot and blue to blue.
This gets even more important when you know that having all 7 slots filled with the correct types increases the motherboard bonus even more.
But what happens if you assign chips to a non-matching slot?
Well, this won't increase the motherboard bonus, but the bonus of the chips will be applicable.
Now let's talk about the chip bonuses.
Every chip has a bonus with a set bonus range.
Once you add the chip to a slot, the final bonus is activated and its amount is a random percentage based on its range.
You can significantly boost the bonus range of any chip by adding connector items to it before putting it in a slot.
These items increase the bonus range and allow you to connect the chip to others. Why is this important? You will learn in a bit.
These connector items have between 1 and 4 connections, which determines their rarity. Check out the info on the screen.
The higher the number of connections on the item is, the bigger the bonus range will be when you add it to a chip.
This means the chances to get a higher bonus percentage after socketing are a lot better.
Also, you have more options to connect this chip to other chips on the motherboard.
This is super important because when you connect the chip to another, its bonus percentage increases based on the number of successful connections to other chips.
You can win chips and connector items from chests earned through proving grounds, faction wars, and the Renegade boss base.
To put a chip in the motherboard, tap on an empty slot.
You'll see all the chips you haven't put on motherboards.
Once you've selected the one you want, you can socket it directly or add a connection item, increasing its bonus range.
You can add a connector item before using the socket button by tapping on the empty connection spot as shown here.
Or via the connection button here.
You'll see a menu with all available connection items.
The bonus range is based on the chip you've selected, and it changes dynamically based on the number of connectors the item has.
Before confirming your choice, keep in mind that pressing the Choose button with the connector assigned is consuming the selected item.
After you're done, the connector item will be in the previously empty connection slot under the chip.
Now you can socket the chip, connect it to as many other chips as you can, and increase its bonus percentage.
Also, make sure to match the chip to the slot and enhance the motherboard bonus as well.
Indeed.
But I worry about what to do if I have chips that I don't need anymore.
It's time to talk about salvaging, destroying chips to get more valuable debris.
Depending on the properties of the chip, the debris you will get will be different. Both the rarity and the number of the connectors matter.
You can salvage both socketed and non-socketed chips.
If you want to remove a chip from the motherboard, you will have to tap on it. You will see its bonuses, how much you will get if you destroy it, and the salvage button.
And if you decide to get rid of chips you don't use, you can do it from the salvage section of the programming center.
You can get info for all chips that are not used in the motherboard configuration. Select the ones you want to destroy and push the button.
But be careful, salvage chips are gone forever. So carefully evaluate the debris you will get in return.
So, there you have it, Generals. The drones and mechs are all set to take your WPO experience to a whole new level.
Before you go, don't forget to look for the gift code if you haven't found it yet.
Also, make sure to screenshot the picture of the puzzle, assemble the exclusive gift code, and be one of the first 100 to claim the drone and mech-specific rewards.
Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for more updates.
And as always, see you on the battlefield, Generals. Check out all our channels for the rest of the pieces.
It's a new way.
It's
It's a new...
Outlook.
Ha.
Ha.
Ah. But I worry about what to do if I have chips that I don't need anymore.